Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do an unboxing of the vinyl record. I have the CD of this, but this is the vinyl for The Last of Us Part 2, the score, which it's one of my favorite games. I've played it 6 times now. I'm on my 6th time, let's be honest. And it's so good. Also, you're going to see me struggle because I don't have anything to open this with. And like I think I said I'm sorry if you hear my washer. I'm doing stuff because tomorrow on my actual birthday, I'm going to be very, very busy. So let me open this. Oh, it's so pretty. So it comes with 2 discs. 4 sides are used. So there's this, and I don't know what to expect when opening it, so this is our first. Ooh. I like the guitar and stuff. So I don't think, okay, there's this, the insert. So it's like this. I think it's just 1 page. It kind of feels like 2, but it might just be the thick. So it has Ellie, and then it has the farmhouse, and it says, how the hell do you make a sequel to something as cherished by fans as The Last of Us? How do you return to its world, characters, themes, and music without risking somehow tarnishing the original? Faced with that dilemma, we decided to jump in with both feet. Great art doesn't come out of avoiding fear, it emerges out of conquering it. We knew that we had to honor the original material, being precious about it. We weren't going to replicate the final product, only the process that got us there, and that meant starting with theme. This game builds on the concept of unconditional love from the first game, but adds a layer of justice and retribution. How far would you be willing to go to avenge someone you love? Eventually, we came to a narrative that examines tribalism, trauma, obsession, and the merits of justice at any cost. The music needed to reflect all of these different narrative facets. I think that's how you pronounce it. Facets. Where was I? Just like with the first game, the soundtrack would be the emotional connective tissue for the story. It would help elucidate the characters' emotional arcs across locations and time. And just like with the first game, this musical journey began by sitting with Gustavo Santaella, I'm butchering his last name, and unpacking every single story beat. Throughout the multi-year production, Gustavo would disappear for months at a time and then return with dozens of minutes of incredible music. Even early on, listening to the raw, out-of-context melodies, the game's feelings of longing, grief, joy, and anger reverberated. With the scale of this project, we made the decision to bring a second composer on board, one that could help us push tension and draw dread to new heights. Enter Mac Quayle. Mac's music can be very minimalistic like Gustavo's, but it's still wonderfully his own. Where am I? Okay, the soundtrack on its own is a phenomenal piece of music, but intrigued into the game. It gives greater depth, accurate nuisance. I'm butchering words, don't mind me. And unifies our characters into one heart-stirring opus. This project has been at times daunting. We set out to create a deeply personal piece of art that challenges players to understand the other, an experience about empathy that can be achieved in a video game. It's a long time to get here, but I couldn't be prouder of what we pulled off. And I couldn't think of any better composers to go this journey with than Gustavo and Mac. It was a true honor to work with them. Neil Druckmann. So yeah, sorry, I wanted to read it. I'm not reading the rest of this. It's just the credits and stuff. So that was in there. So I'm not going to take out the disc because it's not like like the different like colors and stuff. If it did, I would. But I noticed the paper is a lot different than any other vinyl I have. So this is my third, I can't call it a soundtrack, but it's my third, I'll just group it in with the soundtracks. It's my third soundtrack that I own on vinyl. I have Yellow Jackets was my first, Agatha All Along, and now The Last of Us Part 2. I do eventually plan on getting Part 1, but I wanted to get Part 2 for my birthday for myself. But thank you for watching. I'm sorry you had to watch me struggle pronouncing things, but if you would like to like, comment, subscribe, have a great day.